present your Minnesota starting lineup.
Will be joining us from the sidelines. And some teams aren't. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
I think Minnesota, they have to like the progression that we've seen. Bit by bit, everything coming together. Consistency going forward will be key.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And for Minnesota, Stan, peer through your coach's lens just a second for us. And what are you trying to accomplish early on in the season?
Well, I think, Kevin, there's so much player movement now. You've always got a lot of new guys. So, number one, you want to get everybody oriented into your system and the way that you do things. And then you're trying to figure out who are your best combinations on the floor, who starts, who comes off the bench, everybody's role. That takes time.
Oh, that's great insight. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Pass to Thomas. Down low. Here's Hickman. Another shot. And the layup is good.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
From the arc. It doesn't go for him. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. On the wing, Mitchell. Outside Thomas. No good on that one.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Mitchell passes to Thomas. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got it.
Get to the rim.
Minnesota shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Tucker. Fader on the way. Tries again. Rebound Minnesota.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Got a piece of it. And here's the break. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Now here's Thomas. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
He's guarded by Thomas. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Minnesota.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, they're guys on the glass. Sometimes that's the difference maker between a win and a loss.
Minnesota making a switch here. Reed's checked in. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Fires away from outside. From beyond the arc and then some. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here is Reed. Guarded by Tucker. For Minnesota, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
He hits the second from the line. Gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. He's guarded by Thomas. To the middle. A fader. Yes, that goes in. He's got 5.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Driving the lane. That's tipped. They retain possession. And they're on the break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul. At the line for the away team. 0. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Reed. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for the away team.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Minnesota trails by 3. Mitchell outside. Here's Page. Pass to Thomas. Swiped away. And he makes that one. He has 5.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Games.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first, and it's good, 2 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
To the inside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. He had a strong showing last season. He was around 14 points a game last year, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Well, it's because he's someone that understands his role. He plays with confidence and helps provide stability when he's on the floor.
Minnesota making a switch. Tyson's checked in. Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. It's Rivers on the wing. Still without a basket. Here's Williams. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Well, it's hard to stop him once he's at the rim. That's a strong move.
Pass to Furphy. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. To the paint. Here's Reed. Sweet move. And it's good on the way in. Reed's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Here's Sims. Inside. And a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Down low. With 2 seconds left. Misses at the rim. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Leading by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
We've got Reed, and it's Furphy in at power forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not get him as many shots, things like that. And there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge, huge respect for.
That's a great example. Coaching an aging star. Very different. Harris against Rivers. Williams inside. It's hauled in by Furphy. Minnesota trails by 4. Harris looking it over. We're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Nifty move. And the shot is good. 7 points in the game.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Pass to Williams. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Harris. Gets to that. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Goes up off the inbound. It's good. Harris has got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
And give credit to coach there for drawing that up. He positioned these guys for immediate success.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Williams against Reed. Williams kicks to Rivers. Over Harris, and Rivers with the basket on the assist by Williams. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Tyson. Still yet to score. Harris outside. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Minnesota, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. The first free throw is good. Good on both. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. Hickman. He's guarded by Rivers. Here's Tyson. Still scoreless. Stolen away. Pass to Rivers. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. To the wing on the left. 3-pointer. Thomas checked in for Minnesota.
Substitution on the court.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Hickman. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
There's the screen. Fires from deep. They get it again. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Shooting for the away team. Number 36. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Phillips. Poked away. Six feet out. Page with the rebound.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Here's Phillips. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul.
For Minnesota, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
0. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Minnesota making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time. And 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Makes it off the glass. He has 7. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song.
Timeout, timeout.
And 4.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to talk some... So it's Minnesota now. They trail by 1. Murphy, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
To the paint. Here's Hickman. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Page with the rebound.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You've got to make those.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And even though they're down, I like the way they're pounding the ball inside. It's leading to a lot of points in the paint.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Pass to Tucker. 1:21 left to play in the first half. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Takes a step back. Guarded by Tucker. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Missed inside.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Thomas inside. He's got 7. Can't hit from in close. Thomas covering. To the left wing. And it's a great finish! Oh, my. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Minnesota. Rebounded by Tucker.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Good on the shot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
From deep, Thomas. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Knights of the road, here's your stallion. The car for freedom. The car for hot excitement. The car for a man who is alone against the elements.
The Maibatsu Thunder.
The pride is back. It's the power of a compact.
Looks small, but it's so big.
Fuel injected.
Inject me.
Maibatsu Thunder. On the toll road of life, you have to pay to prove you can. Live the emotion of an individual.
Thunder.
The awesome power of nature distilled into one vehicle.
Wow.
Because after you get struck by lightning, there's thunder.
The Maibatsu Thunder.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Thomas got 3 of his 9 shots to fall. He's guarded by Thomas. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 10.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from it.
Mitchell outside. To the middle. Here's Hickman. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Hickman's got 10 points. Fires for 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Mitchell outside. With the shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Oklahoma City. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. A 3 ball. Minnesota with the rebound. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. That one wide left.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
It's deflected. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And he finished it off with the lane. Mitchell's got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Lets the 3 fly, sinks the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3. Most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I loved having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of the team.
Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Gone 3 or 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. He's guarded by Thomas. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First team foul. At the line for the away team.
First one falls for.
2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Hickman. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 4 rebounds in this game. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. 14 feet away. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 4 this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Tucker with the ball. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. The 3. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting for the away team. Tucker. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Tucker.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Inside. And there's the second time to finish it off.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. To the inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. 14 points for him.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Guarded by Tucker. Back to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. Thomas got 9 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
No good on the 3. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. the tie. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Thomas. Guarded close. Stolen by Tucker. Fast break. Here we go. Oh, good on that one. Good D by Mitchell.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Thomas.
That free throw, no good. Minnesota making a switch here. Reed's checked in. And he's good on the second. Gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third.
Two minutes remaining on the third. 2 minutes.
Reed covering. And the layup is good. He's got 18.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Thomas. 1:33 left in the third quarter of the game. Another miss by Minnesota.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
And here's a look at some numbers for Reed. Last season's performance for him. He was around 7 points a game last year. 4 rebounds and 2 assists. And I think he can play even better. I mean, sometimes it's tough to get into a rhythm with limited minutes, but he has got to find a way.
Yeah, when you're a reserve, you got to stay ready. And when your opportunity comes, you got to make the most of it.
No good on the second free throw. Minnesota trails by 4. Here's Tyson. He has yet to score. Fades back. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor. Going a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Williams. Yep, that one goes. Williams has got 7.
Number 26.
For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. And that one drops for him.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
.32 seconds left to play in the third. Torres, the pass to Williams. He's guarded by Thomas. Back to Williams. 3 on the clock. Fires from 18. And the jumper is on the mark. He's got 13.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. They're up by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us.
And a great pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Reed, and it's Page in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. He has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And here's Rivers. Wants to get it to Reed and does. Down low to tie it up. He lays it in. And tie this game up.
Yeah, nothing too fancy, but just getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Here's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
Minnesota making a switch. Tyson's checked in.
At the line for the away team, Williams. One shot.
Minnesota trails by 3. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. That bucket in no time at all.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
There's the 3. Page with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And he can't get the first one. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
Good work there as it goes.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started.
Timeout, timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Rivers passes to Williams. Over Reed. It's blocked. Here's Tyson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, Tyson.
First free throw is good. Mitchell, he's checked in for Reed. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Rivers. Pass to Williams. Out to the wing. It's Rivers on the wing. Puts up a 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 19.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Hickman, he's guarded by Rivers.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalties.
Reed is checked in for Minnesota.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. And here's the fast break. Second shot opportunity. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team, number 21, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the strike. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Mitchell outside. Up top, Reed. He's guarded by Williams. Basket counts.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And it goes down 2 points.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
He's guarded by Williams. Outside Thomas. Knocked loose. Pass to Williams. The finish. And then Williams slams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Guarded by Tucker. Reed the pass to Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up on Friday, then on Sunday.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams will make substitutions. And so he makes both from the line. Gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Beyond the arc. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Back to Thomas. Clock at 6. Releases. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Thomas covering. The 10-footer. Second chance shot. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunity.
Well, look, their lack of effort is exactly why they're behind. Just look at how they're getting bullied on the glass right now.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
And the shot goes in. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And got a breather as well.
He's guarded by Thomas. Here's the 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Thomas got 9 points here in the second half. Got more than 58% 50% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Going inside.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Team foul. Save for the away team. Number 36.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws are good. It's a 9-point ball game. And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in. .136 left in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got rebound number 8 now on the night. From deep. It's rolled in by Thomas.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
There's 57 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
For the three. Minnesota with the rebound.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
No coverage that time. Thomas covering. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. So, for Stan Van Gundy.